Hello, everybody. Naganayo 101 here. I'm going to do a quick book review of something that I read back in 2001, which is The Funeral in Blue, um, a William Monk novel. I've read these books back when I was in high school. Now, a little background on Anne Perry. When I first read her books, I was in high school, and it was more out of spite than anything because I had a teacher was a jerk. Okay, I will admit she was a very big jerk, and if you like my new glasses, say something. Okay. So anyway, the book is about William Monk and his wife, who are both detectives. Basically, two women are found murdered in a well-known artist's studio, and basically Monk William Monk and his wife are called in to investigate the murder. While reading this, I am bad at remembering stuff, and if you notice, I use a reading log to help write my reviews on my page. Um, Anne Perry, in all cases, has always been a very interesting go-to for everything mysteries. Um, Again, I'm more of a fantasy and science fiction person, but when it comes to Anne Perry, she has a very special place in my heart, and I have a lot to thank for her because I want to thank her always for the fact that she got me a B in British Lit, because again, I had a very evil teacher who was not very nice to me about it. In fact, what was it? She said it was dummy fiction is what she called reading fantasy reading British science fiction, which is really stupid considering where British literary talents lie in both mystery, fantasy, science fiction. I mean, Tolkien, um, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, and the list goes on and on. I mean, I still think about Sir Arthur Conan Doyle and Land of the Lost, so don't don't quote me on that one. I have yet to do a review on that one. Anyway, I will just say the story carries pretty well. Again, Funeral in Blue is one of my more morbidly interested ones because of how color kind of plays into it. With an artist, colors are always a big deal. It depends on how you look at characters. William is a very methodical person. Hester, his wife, is very brilliant in how she ca- uh, catalogs everything. But it is the fact that a I have a hard time talking about mysteries like this because it's just such a thing that where I will tell people you should read this, but honestly, telling people to read something is kind of like trying to ask you to pull your own teeth out because people have tastes that are completely different. Mysteries for me fall under two different fall very differently on different scales. My first favorite mystery had always been some Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express, those things. But again, Aunt Perry has a very special place in my heart. Again, I did see the movie on her life and the crime that she committed, but when it comes to her mystery writing, she is very fluid. It flows very well. Miss Perry has this very interesting way of pulling you into a mystery and having you going, and, and, because she just knows how to pull it out. She knows how to do this. And it's not because she did commit a murder at one time. You could tell. It was the fact that it is not what's holding her back. As somebody like myself who writes fantasy and science fiction, I'm not that good at that kind of drawing things out, mysteries like that. Honestly, in all cases, I will say, please read this. This is really good, especially if you're still in quarantine and you're just trying to find something to do. You can find it on Amazon. You can find it. I was lucky. I found it at a place called Second and Charles, which is shout out to them. If they follow this channel, they probably don't, but they're a great place to pick up used books, especially since this was in a bargain bin, and I usually go hunting bargain bins for mysteries and really rarely seen fantasy and science fiction novels. So, as I said, the book's really good. It's fun. It is interesting. It doesn't pull you in as quickly as, say, The Alienist would. I would say that is another really good one to read too. So, again, in closing, try this book out. Okay? Thanks.